Welcome to Big Brother's Bet on the Side! Oh, they're good tonight. Yes, it's day 9. It's about 11 o'clock. They haven't put it in the auto cue, so I'm not sure. And it is eviction night. We've already learned that Sally has attended her last party in the Big Brother house. Oh. But... What? Calm down! But what else have we learnt today? Well, it's a fundamental rule of Big Brother that housemates are not allowed to communicate with the outside world. But it looks to me like Tara Reid has smuggled in a two-way radio. Look at this clip. You can see the dials. Beep, beep. I love a boob gag. I'm beginning to think that Darren is right. Jed would simply have no respect. Or maybe this is a scene in The Wizard of Oz that I missed. Tree, it's okay, don't complain. And Pamela has passed her part of the task, proving that she did indeed have courage. Along the way, she managed to avoid a nasty prick. I don't mean it! I don't mean it! I don't. I told you last night my views on Darren have changed. Now, tonight's show features 2 veterans from Fight Night, a reality TV moment that shaped television legal guidelines. It's a bit like when Pete Burns is on the show, to be honest. First up, he's the slick man, a part-time hitman, the nicest, softest, most cuddliest hitman you could ever possibly wish to meet. It's Victor Abua, everyone! Next to him, one of the sexiest housemates in the history of Big Brother. She's educated us that there is just as much potential for noshing under the dinner table as there is on top. It's Michelle Bass. Sorry. And he promised us something special, and boy, has he delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what high-definition television was made for. It's Mr. Pete Burns.
Wow.
I don't want to touch you.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess anything up.
Oh, honey, I've come straight from the supermarket like this.
Straight from the supermarket. Are you going to be able to get to your chair?
I can't fit in the chair, but I'll lie on the desk. Thank you.
You need to go side saddle, Pete. Side saddle. Pete, just tell me again, how much does that dress weigh?
4.5 stone.
4.5
And it's got 1,999 yards of tulle in it.
Now a fashion show. Right, so of course tonight has been all about this moment. And then we got cut off the little VT, brilliant. And Sally's going to be joining us in just a few moments, but let's go straight to our panel. Pete.
Yeah?
I can't take you seriously, I love it. Yes, hello. Is it the result you expected this evening?
No. I thought Bobby would go, and I was really... Let's hear I'm really pleased that he stayed in, because I think he's showing balls now.
OK. But I think Sally, had she have stayed, she's quite vocal. She would have been a good housemate.
There's no room for a menopausal woman in Big Brother.
Ouch! So was it the right result in terms of our studio audience? Because you are the important people, after all. You look like you really want to say something.
I really wanted Bobby to go, because when he's drunk, he's a little bit of a knob. Am I allowed to say that?
Oh! No.
But Sally... I've grown to like Sally now, so...
Spit your words out.
So Bobby can stay and Sally will, yeah.
Okay, anybody else? I know you've always got something to say.
It's a travesty that Sally's been voted out. I mean, the House needs an intelligent woman, whatever you think of her political views, whatever. She needed to be in the House, and Bobby, for his sweat alone, should have been out.
Yeah. We're going to talk about Sweatgate in a little while. Michelle, would you have saved Sally? Did you save Sally? Did you pick up the phone and vote?
I saved Kerry.
So do you think right or wrong decision about Sally? You obviously wanted Kerry to say, but there was always Bobby.
Well, I knew it was going to be between Sally and Bobby. I think, for me, yeah, I preferred that Sally left, actually. That she was my one to go tonight, and she did. So,
OK.
Yeah.
Vic, you've been evicted from the house twice.
Yeah. Twice is enough.
But, you know, at least you got asked to go back in a second time.
Yeah,
which is great.
obviously.
How does it feel? How does it feel before your name's announced?
Before your name's announced, you don't really expect it if you're myself. You think some other schlepp's going to be, you know, evicted. Then all of a sudden, pow, it's the V-man. And you're on your way. It's as simple as that.
But do you get a little bit excited? You know, you're the slick man.
You get angry if you're me. Because I was sitting there in my robe one time thinking, OK, I'm going to be here. Who am I getting next week, etc., etc. Boom, Davina was up. Victor! And all you heard was... afterwards, so...
But look how we loved you the second time round.
Yeah.
You should have loved me the first time. I was the same. You loved me a second time round.
Right, so it was the first eviction show, and it was very exciting, I've got to say. I would imagine if it was your first eviction show and you were the new presenter, you'd probably be cacking your pants. So let's have a look at Brian Dowling and see how he's walking, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, the new host of Big Brother, Mr. Brian Dowling.
Say, any show with Michelle, Victor and Pete Burns, I want to be part of.
Well, and you are. See
every
how
time
we
I see
take
Victor,
care
I'm
of
like,
you?
look at those little cheeks. I want to squeeze them.
So let's talk about you.
Do you know what? I've just seen
new big man of Big Brother.
I've just seen that bit you showed in slow motion. I went, it looked good in slow motion. Let's hope it looks okay in normal motion.
It does. It does.
Oh, I hope so.
So tonight was your first eviction.
Yes.
You obviously hosted the show last week.
I did, yes. They've not replaced me just yet.
They haven't replaced you. Not yet. But how was it for you tonight?
I was quite nervous tonight because I think everyone has been speculating about new catchphrases.
Yeah.
Are we live on Channel 5? Please don't swear.
Now, I've got to say, actually, I had to kind of catch up in my dressing room because we were rehearsing. What was your catchphrase? Because I didn't get to hear it.
Big Brother House, this is Brian, your time has come.
Oh! They're flipping it up then.
And then what we do is we name all the names.
Yeah.
And then we say they've been... Because I think for them, the shock was they were voting to save.
Yes.
Not to evict.
OK.
And that changes things. I was a little bit, let's be honest, I was nervous. I'd not done the eviction before. I'd not done the interview before.
Yeah.
But I think it went really, really well without sounding too arrogant.
I don't think you look nervous. I think you look much more calm this week.
Yes.
However, let's talk about Sally. Were you surprised that she went?
Right, OK. Right, let me think. Am I surprised? I kind of am, purely only because... I'm a huge fan of the show, obviously. I watch it, regardless of presenting it. And when Bobby did the whole sweat thing, I went, he's definitely going to go. And then my mates went, but actually, no, think you're voting to save.
Yeah.
And that they'd rather save Bobby than save Sally. And Sally more or less said that herself to me during the interview.
Yeah. That
they're younger, Bobby's better looking, Kerry's so popular that she kind of went. And she also said she would have nominated... Kerry made the right decision by putting her up.
OK. So, shall we look at some of the action from the house?
Let's do it.
OK.
Come on.
Me now is your reply.
Pamela got the hearts for Pamela.
A camel's toe.
Vagina's
Vag. Someone's been washing their veg with that.
It's really quite weird.
Can we have our cleaning meeting?
People in Manchester are gypsies.
I can't wait to have sex with my boyfriend. I'm dying.
Someone's having a shag. Those kids did need a bloody good spank.
It's in the desert.
I
moments from the
For the
past
week.
7 days.
Yeah.
What's your particular moment?
I think, not because I'm Irish, but I think anytime Jedward are kind of on, right, I do want to laugh. Also because their suits were so tight. You've seen everything. It was a bit wrong. It was a bit wrong.
You're worrying me, Brian.
It was a bit wrong. It was a bit wrong. But also, I just think, fly.
But so right.
Oh, so right, yes. I just think they are a reality TV dream from a production point of view because they do everything themselves. They're always singing.
Just not
They're
even
also
living in the house
dancing.
with them.
The costumes. I also feel a bit sorry for Pamela.
Right.
Right? Obviously, I think people in the house really dislike her. Why? When I watch the show, anytime I see Pamela, I see her doing nice things, being quite positive, joining in. I don't see why people are disliking her the way they are.
Yeah, maybe she's one of those people that is just annoying to live... You know, just someone that can just rub you up the wrong way.
Really? I need to live with someone like that.
I've invited you onto my show tonight,
Sorry,
and all you do is insult me. How are you getting on as the new face of Big Brother?
Do you know, yeah, when you say that, it scares me.
Pressure.
So far, it's gone really, really well. I think, obviously, the ratings have been absolutely amazing, which thanks to everyone for watching. Thank you. And thanks to everyone who has actually given me the opportunity and the chance to kind of take a risk, watch the show and go with me on the journey, you know, and it's obviously I'm nervous.
You just said the J word.
The journey. But you know, it's you and I. We know what we're doing. We like the show. We're fine. Give me 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't say that. My show's only just started and it could all go wrong.
So could mine. It won't.
And one more question. Are you remaining impartial, or can you tell me who you're favouring?
Know what? Right, when Davina would say all that, I'm like, she is just full of crap. What is she on about, right? Of course she favours someone else. And when I seen them all on the stage for the first night, you feel so sorry for them, you're going through this.
What, going into the house?
Feeling quite nervous. And when I watch it now, I don't dislike anyone. There's really no one that I think, right now, I want you to win. There really is no one. And then when you're there hosting it, people's reactions to different names also confuses me. Sally got booed, then she got cheered. Jedward got booed on the way in, then they got cheered tonight. So it's kind of confusing me. I think Paddy's doing really well. I like Paddy.
Yeah, but has gone a bit quiet.
Who has?
Paddy.
I think it's really hard for him. I think
dressing as a dog has thrown
when
him
he
a little
lifted
bit.
his leg and he was barking, I went, I gotta get me some of that.
You're worrying me again.
I've had a drink,
Brian.
I'm drunk. No, I'm joking. I really
Cheap date.
I really like Paddy, you know. But what's weird, what I find quite weird about Darren is that, Darren was doing the task.
So far, you've mentioned half the housemates.
No.
So basically, you're being impartial.
I am a bit, sorry, I am. Maybe next week.
Give him abuse,
Maybe
everybody.
Maybe next week.
Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you next week.
And the little bundle.
Thank you.
See
Brian
you next week.
Downey.
Thank you. Get to the show.
So, Brian may be keeping his opinions close to his chest, but you don't have to. All of our contact
Sorry?
Details are on the screen now. And while you're there, don't forget to vote on tonight's poll about Sally. After the break, she will be here fresh from being dumped onto the street.
Don't say
However,
that.
I think Michelle Bass can help her out with a bed sit. Quite possibly. Also, what do our audience want to ask her? And what the hell is Pete Burns going to say? Come back after the break. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. If the main show was satisfying you in the bedroom, you wouldn't need to come to us. So, Sally has been given her marching orders. How will she sleep tonight without the soothing sounds of Paddy snoring? And how will the house cope without her relaxing gases? Let's see how the house is toasting her departure.
I was so scared I'd be the first one. I was so scared I'd be the first one. Yeah.
It was too hard for me to even think. I'm sure you were.
Me and my colleague here. I was thinking about
Jerry and Bobby night, Jerry and Bobby night. Oh, there's the romance right there, right there.
Hey, cheese. I need cheese.
So there's a shocker. Jedward is still dancing. Still dancing. Pete, you said that earlier that you were glad Bobby stayed, but where do you think Sally went wrong?
I think she's too clever. When you're intelligent in there, it's really hard to be in there. You start getting really ratty and want to kill people. I mean, the majority of the housemates are brain dead, aren't they?
Thanks, Pete. I can see you now, yes. I wasn't sure where to look before. Michelle, who do you think is going to miss her the most?
Who's going to miss her the most?
You were in a trance then.
I was just listening to Pete. I don't know who's going to miss Sally the most. Do you know what? I don't actually know.
She had a very good friendship.
You don't know them, Michelle, yeah?
She had a very good friendship with Paddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Paddy.
She got on really well with
Actually, Paddy. Yeah. Now you come to mention it,
Kerry.
Paddy.
Do you want us to just feed you the episodes?
We could do that. She did. It was an unlikely friendship. But she did make a good friendship with Paddy, and I think Paddy she'll be sorely missed.
Well done, Michelle! I love it. Victor, why have you got sunglasses on indoors? What's going on?
I was out at the bar earlier on getting on it, that's why.
Oh, whatever. So Sally was very much the mother figure of the house.
Yep.
Do you need a mother figure when you're in the house, or do you just kind of want to behave like Jedward and go, we don't want to clean up, we don't want to do this, we want to just be dragged around the bathroom by our hair and do whatever we want?
Well, I don't know anyone who behaves like Jedward. I personally want to see him dunked in a vat of hydrochloric acid. Second of all, I'm taking these off now.
Victor!
Second of all, right...
If you misbehave, I'm going to bend you over that counter and spank your bottom.
Where do I sign for that, then?
Don't be mean to the young boys.
I'm just saying, you don't need a mother figure in there. People who've got mums at homes already. You don't come on BB to meet your mum. So, sorry, I like Sally. Sally's kind of strong, she's independent, bolshy, etc., etc.
You're kind of woman, Vic.
Yeah, but, you know, because I want to be sexually dominant with him, that's why. Right?
Victor's clearly had a drink.
Also,
okay, carry on.
Can I just say, where she went completely wrong was that it's vote to save now. So when it's vote to save, you don't fade to black in the background. You come out, you do all the crazy, wacky stuff you can do, and people will be more inclined to phone in and vote to save you. When it was vote to evict, if it was vote to evict, Bobby would have literally been getting hung, drawn and quartered at Tower Bridge right now.
I don't think Sally did fade to black, though, did she? I think she's always been pretty outspoken.
She sort of, in a way, did. Apart from that thing with Hasselhoff's bird, you know what I mean? Apart from that, she's been virtually non-existent.
All right, Vic, you've been talking for a good minute and a half now. I've got to stop you. You are Sally's friend, Nicola. We saw you on the show a few days ago. Thank you so much for coming back. She's already told Brian that she's pretty gutted to be the first one out. How is she really going to be dealing with it? She said she was gutted, but she was still quite, you know, fine and jolly. But deep down...
Yeah, she was. I think the scariest thing for us when we hugged her, you've got absolutely no idea what emotion's going to run through you at that point. And she sort of came out and she just threw her arms around me and she, like, squeezed me so tight, and it was almost to the point, oh, my God, you know, we were like, I've forgotten where I was for 1 second and I just wanted to hug her.
It's a beautiful moment!
Oh, you've done so well, I'm so proud, you know. And I think now she's out and she can deal with it. She'll get on with it and she'll hold her head high and she'll be great.
OK. So another girl bites the dust first. It seems to happen time and time again. Michelle, why is it always a woman that leaves first? Or a majority of the time?
It is. It's always the better-looking guy who does better outfit, isn't it, Vic?
As always. You done, though.
It's true. Because women
a bit of sexual tension happening between you two.
Old news, Emma, old news.
Because women can be seen as bitchy and there's all these other things going on, but if you're a good-looking guy, plain sailing.
Sail through. All those female voters out there.
Yep.
Right, sometimes when you're doing this show, you get too close to it. It's hard to be objective. We live and breathe it. So what we need is an impartial, independent view. And who better than TV experts and reality TV veterans themselves, Britain's famous favourite family, the Chawners.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Audrey Chawner. I'm 59 years old. I'm unemployed and I look after my family.
You're disabled.
Done that wrong.
Do it again.
My name is Audrey Chorner.
My name's Philip.
My name's Emma Chorner.
Samantha. My routine is I get up and then I sit down and have breakfast with my husband.
No, you don't. You put the TV on.
And then we watch the TV from daybreak. Jeremy Kyle. This morning, lunch, Heartbeat and Loot News, dinner. And then sometimes after my dinner, I do doze off. I think my family would be the best TV experts on the new Big Brother. I wouldn't mind making a visit to Emmerdale. I do like farming, and I would like us all to go and act on, like, the Dingles or something, you know.
The Dingles?
Mum, listen. He's trying to ask you, you've got to give feedback, so you've got to think, oh, forget your programme, and then you're going to watch Big Brother and give the feedback, because you've got to do that each time.
I am. I would watch Big Brother, but if there was another programme that would interest me more, well then I will quickly turn over to that one, watch that programme, but I would flip back over to Big Brother. My
Mum,
working farm.
can you shut it now? Because you're giving me a headache.
So, the Chorners are going on holiday tomorrow, so they can't be with us, but we do have them on the worldwide superhighway, the telephone. The Chorners, are you there?
Hi.
Yay! We got you! Audrey, first up, very quickly, where are you going and are you packed and ready to go?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hi, good, hi. That's a very nice place, I've heard. Now, Emma, I just want to set the scene. What have you had for your tea tonight?
I had chicken salad and mash.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
OK, let's move on. Philip, you have been watching. Do you think the right person was evicted this evening?
No.
Oh, who do you think should have gone?
Hey, Bobby. What have you done to Darren?
You think Bobby should have gone because of the whole Sweatgate thing?
Sweat thing, yes.
Right, OK. Audrey, who did you vote to save?
I would have said Bobby.
You would have saved Bobby?
Oh, you idiot. Oh, sorry, I would have saved Kerry. Beg your pardon.
You would have saved Kerry?
Yes.
Does that mean you didn't vote?
I did vote, and I voted for Kerry to stay.
OK, good. So, are you a Kerry-loving household?
Yes, we are.
OK. And Emma, what's been your favourite bit of the show so far?
Favourite bit? Probably Kerry's task.
Kerry's task, when she went in and she had to
be a diva,
do the diva. Do you think she did it well?
Not really, but I don't think she's a diva.
OK, and Philip, who's your favourite housemate?
Favourite housemaid?
Yeah.
Oh, Kerry. I do like Kerry.
So you're all loving Kerry.
We are, yes.
OK, and Audrey, we all know that X Factor started last week. How do you think it's been this year? Has it been a bit rubbish so far, or...?
Yes, it's not the same when with the different judges and that.
Yeah.
And without Simon Cole.
OK. OK. I do love Gary Barlow, though. Thank you so much for being on the phone. The Chorners, everybody. So that's what the Chorners think. And next week we'll be paying them a home visit to get their take on the story so far. Shall we get Sally in to face the music? After 9 days in the Big Brother house, ladies and gentlemen, it's your first evictee, Sally. How are you? Good. Have a pew. Get comfortable. How does it feel to be free? And is free the right word?
Yeah, I think free is the right word, because it's cloud cuckoo land in there. It really is.
We hadn't noticed, had we? No.
It was great fun. It's a bit rubbish to be the first out, you know. I can't
It
deny
always
it,
stinks
you know.
to be the first out,
I know,
though,
but I knew... I've had 6 days to get used to the idea.
Yeah.
Because I knew that I'd be the first out.
You did kind of think you were going to go
I knew
first,
that people would vote for Bobby.
Who are you going to miss the most?
Paddy.
Oh.
No doubt.
I love your little relationship.
I love Paddy.
But we're going to talk more about that in a little while. But are you pleased that you went into the house?
Really pleased. I've absolutely no regrets. I got 100,000 for my charity. And I had a great laugh.
OK, now we want you to sit down, get comfortable, relax, take in the atmosphere. We can have a quick wee. You can't, I can, and you can at home if you want to. And then we're going to get a lot more personal. Have you met Pete Burns?
I haven't. No, hello. Hi.
Oh, you're going to meet him after the break. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bet on the Side. We're kind of like Scrappy-Doo to the main show Scooby, only marginally less annoying. Now, we are here with Sally. Now, forgive me... Speaking of annoying, forgive me, but you clearly annoyed some of the British public, which is why you're sitting here today.
Yeah, sure.
But shall we look at how you got on in your week in the house?
Yeah, go on.
OK.
It's Sally Burko.
I love wine, but I haven't drunk for 10 years. Keep at it, man.
It's been a roller coaster of a day today. OK, well, you be responsible for the cleaning then, Pamela, and making sure everybody does it.
She's just pissing me off.
You're so good with gang members.
Right there.
She wants teamwork and look at her.
For fuck's sake. That looks disgusting. If you don't mind me saying, Pamela.
Asked to pick Sally.
I don't blame you for picking me. It's just you're popular. Bobby's been looking. I know. Oh, I am definitely going to stay in touch with Paddy Doherty.
Big way, big way.
I am what I am, so...
It's been quite fun, and I've absolutely no regrets about coming in, put it that way. No regrets.
No regrets.
No.
It's a good way to be in life. No regrets. But why do you think you're here?
I think I'm here because I didn't realise that Kerry's diva thing was a task. So, and I just thought she was a spoilt brat, so I completely ignored her. So, therefore, she picked me and Bobby. And I knew that up against Kerry and Bobby, I didn't have a hope in hell because of the demographic of this show. You know, I knew teenage girls would vote for Bobby.
Bobby was very quiet, though, up until recently.
He said nothing for 4 days, or 5 days. I mean, seriously, he just sat there and said nothing. Nice guy, but he didn't say anything. And then in the last few days, he's really been hamming it up, you know.
He's kind of gone for it.
He has gone for it, yeah.
Your role in the house, I think, was pretty much the mum.
Right.
Is that something you went into the house doing, do you think? Or is it just...
I don't think so.
Do you feel like you had that role in the house?
Do I feel like I had the mum role? Slightly, but I...
Is it a house full of kids?
Yeah, it's a house full of Fruit Loops, I'll tell you that much.
Really? We hadn't noticed, had we?
Big sister.
Sorry?
Big sister.
Big sister. MILF. That's a good thing. Did being a mum make it harder to live with the likes of Jedward?
To be honest, I thought I'd go in...
There's a lot of Jedward fans, by the way.
No. I thought I'd go in and find Jedward really annoying. But they are the most wonderful guys. They are such fun. They're so creative.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I think they're going to win, and deservedly so.
I kind of agree with you. When I heard that they were going, and I was like, oh, they're just going to annoy me.
Yeah, but they didn't annoy me at all.
I love them
Not
in there.
once did they annoy me.
Brilliant. Who do you think you bonded with the most?
Paddy, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Such a lovely man.
I loved your relationship in the house.
I love Paddy so
lovely.
much.
Was he a surprise to you?
No, well, I just take people as I find them, and as soon as I walked in the house, we just had a chat. He was one of the first ones I spoke to. Yeah. And we just got on really well, and
you can understand him.
I can understand him most of the time, not all the time.
I love Paddy. He's one of my favourites in there. He's gone a bit quiet recently, though.
Has it come across as a bit quiet?
A little bit. I don't know if it's since he's been dressed as that dog.
Yeah, I mean, that...
He's kind of gone a little bit quiet.
Yeah, I mean, he was so embarrassed to be dressed as the dog, because don't forget, in his community, the Travellers community, he's a big shot. And he's like, I'm never going to be able to enforce discipline again, you know, having been Toto.
He handled it quite well, though.
Yeah.
He did. And Kerry was another one you got on quite well with.
Reasonably well with Kerry. I wouldn't say brilliantly. Reasonably well with Kerry. Yeah.
Why not brilliantly? It's come across like you've got on quite well.
Oh, that's
I think there were a couple of points when I thought maybe you were kind of watching and listening and you kind of called her up on something and I thought, oh, Sally's going to go now. And then you kind of backed off and didn't. And then the relationship seemed to be fine again.
No, it's... my relationship with Kerry was OK. I did find that she performed for the cameras a bit too much for my liking. You know, she was always conscious of the cameras and sort of... You know, but I mean, she's a fun girl. Yeah.
Were there points in there when you found that you had to bite your lip? I can't imagine you being the type of person.
Did I bite my lip? With Darren, I did quite a lot, actually. I mean, I didn't particularly warm to Darren. Well, I didn't like Darren to start with at all.
OK, what is it about Darren?
Well, I just found him very much a man's man. Yeah. And very much into the whole celeb thing and chatting to people about, you know, having their own personal paparazzi. And he was just really into the whole celeb thing.
And is that something you don't consider yourself?
I'm not a celeb,
part of?
Not
you are
at
now,
all.
Sally.
No. No, I'm just a mum of 3 little kids, and you know, it's just. No, I'm not.
You chose Darren as the Tin Man, and he was quite.
He was gutted.
He was really quite offended.
Yeah.
By it. Are you? Do you regret it now?
No, not at all. I'm really glad I chose him as the Tin Man, actually, because it showed me a different side of him. I thought he was as hard as nails and basically a selfish bastard. And sorry, I shouldn't say that. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought he was
late
a really...
night, Sally, it's fine.
I thought he was a really tough guy, and I saw a completely different side of him. He was actually quite hurt and quite sensitive.
Do you think that was genuine, though?
I don't know with Darren. Don't trust Darren as far as I could throw him. So, I don't know. I don't know.
You said that you had quite a lot of hassle about your decision to go into the house.
Huge amounts.
Do you regret it?
Going in the house?
Yeah.
No,
not at all. Would you change anything about it?
No, I'm really glad I went in the house.
And it seemed like you were going in there to prove something.
I was going in there to prove that I'm not a 1950s housewife attached to my husband.
And
you know.
I think you proved that. I was going to say, do you think you proved it? I think she's proved it. Will you be taking your husband away for the weekend again?
I've never taken him away for the weekend.
Hold on.
That was all a load of rubbish. I saw that in the cuttings a minute ago. No, we haven't had a dirty weekend for a long time.
Oh, no.
Bring it on.
Oh, no, I heard you took him away to convince him to let you come on the show.
No, that's absolute rubbish.
Oh.
Absolute rubbish.
Maybe you should try it.
Maybe I should.
Maybe I should. Who would you like to win?
I would like Paddy or Jedward. Yeah.
They're two big favourites.
Yeah.
Two big favourites.
Yeah.
Right, Sally. You keep shouting, you haven't got a microphone. Don't worry. Sorry. OK, Sally, I've got some quotes on this card of things that people have said behind your back in the house.
Right, OK. That's the hardest thing about the house, yeah, the behind your back stuff.
About, seeing what happens or what you haven't seen. So I'm going to read you the quote and I'd like you to tell me who you thought said them.
OK.
OK, so the first one is, she's a nice woman, very intelligent. I thought she'd be a slob, but she's far from it.
Slob?
Yeah. I can't imagine who would think
Snob or slob?
Why they would think you'd be a slob.
Oh.
Say slob on here.
Snob, I reckon.
Snob? Let's go with snob.
Who do I think said that?
It is snob. They've just told me.
Yeah, I would have
writing
thought so.
these?
Yeah. Who do I think would say that? Paddy?
Correct.
Right.
Very good. Number 2, some of the things she says and how she is. I don't believe her at all. I don't believe the things she says.
I don't know, Darren, maybe?
Lucian.
Really?
Yeah. Surprised by that?
Slightly, yeah.
Do you think Lucian is led astray a little bit by Bobby?
I think Lucian's quite malleable.
Right.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, a really nice guy, but I do think he's quite malleable.
OK.
And he's quite easy to influence, you know, by Kerry or Bobby or...
Do you think he'll get very far?
He could do. I don't think he'll be in the final 3 or 4. No, I don't.
Not strong enough.
No.
That's not my opinion. That's not what I think. I'm just, you know. And the third one, she gets on the defence sometimes. She doesn't need to be. She's a smart, great woman. That's nice.
That's really nice. Paddy again?
No, it's a woman.
Tara?
Yes.
Oh, Tara, love her, yeah.
2 out of 3, well done.
That's great, thank you.
Right, after the break, we'll be talking to you a little bit more, and we'll be launching Pete Burns' voiceover career. He'll be doing the lottery numbers before you know it. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back to Bet on the Side, where life in the house doesn't stop just for a little thing like an eviction. After refusing to drink milk for most of their lives in fear of growing up, the moment we thought we'd never see has arrived. Oh yes, the Jedwood boys woke up this morning as men.
What do you start? Up by your side bend, straight down.
Careful. No, it's too high.
Go straight down, rinse. Straight down, rinse.
Don't cut yourself.
He's right. He's good.
Don't go up that high. You don't have a beard even there.
And it gets worse.
We're not ready. We're not ready. Jedward's list not finished.
We're ready.
No, we're not.
You didn't get any dried mango.
We got no room.
We got to get condoms.
So Jedwood have got the condoms. Maybe that's why Pamela was so keen to get hold of some wipes, and she was not backing down.
Listen, do you want to do it parallel? Me and Bobby have been doing the whole lot. Do you want to fucking do it? Do it,
you know what? You don't have to argue. You have been crude and rude. 519. Is that hard for you to do?
What is
for
it?
Me, please. 519 is facial wipes. It's 25 pack and it's $2.97.
No sign of Caesar salad dressing on the list, though. Amy Childs has been given her first secret mission in order to win booze for her fellow housemates. The vajazzled one must actually drop 5 Shakespeare quotes into her conversations.
Do you know, Bobby, the object of art is to give life a shape. Remember that. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. I think that's a good one for you, Dad. Do you know what I mean? I want music on really bad.
Oh, sorry.
But I just think like the earth has music for those who listen. Do you know what I mean?
A task she was born to do. I love her. In other Jedwood news, Edward realised the Big Brother swimming pool was just too small and decided to take matters into his own hands. Nightmare. Now, with a top show like Big Brother, there are lots of emergency measures that are put into place should anything untoward happen, like fight night, for example. But what if something were to happen to Marcus, the voiceover man? What if he lost power or his hard drive crashed? There is only one man who has the moral judgment and objective authority that Marcus has.
Day 8 in the Big Brother house, 9:58 a.m. The Munchkins, Jedwood, are about to have a workout. Once they've set the machines, they'll be ready to run. There'll be cartwheels, cross-training, weight training, and finally, with the throw of the gym ball, they complete this morning's training. What a pair of twats. I'm not very good at ad-libbing today, I'm half asleep. I really need just very, very, very strong coffee. Just look at them. I hope we get to hernia.
Pete Burns there, what a treasure. Of course, on Big Brother, there's only one opinion that really counts. That of that of our studio audience. You guys have questions for Sally. Sally, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes? OK.
Go for it.
Shannon?
Hi.
Hi. I just got a little shoulder there. OK, go for it.
Which housemate did you dread the most when you first entered the house?
that I dread the most?
Yeah.
Jedward. But I ended up absolutely loving them, but I thought they were going to be so annoying.
If you'd have gone the full distance in the house, do you think you could have still coped with them?
Yeah, totally. They brought humour and they're wonderful, really wonderful. Yeah.
OK, we've got a question from Lucan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Lucan.
Of all the housemates, which 3 would you most like to have to your house with your husband for dinner?
With my husband for dinner? Oh, God. I think Paddy, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think
Lucian.
Tara, because she's a laugh. She's good fun. And well, just Jedward, because they'd entertainment.
How would your husband react to Jedward being in your house?
He couldn't but laugh. They're such fun.
And do you think he would get on with Paddy?
My husband?
Yeah.
I think he would, actually.
Is your husband going to start calling you my woman?
No.
Right, OK, Andrew, hello. Or Andy.
Thank you.
It's OK.
Thank you. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Andy.
Now, you went in to raise money for charity, which is excellent stuff, well done. But if, as you claim to be, just a mum with 3 kids, why didn't you do a sponsored swim or something else? Why Big Brother?
Well, because the sponsored swim wouldn't have raised me 100 grand.
Andy, that told you. Yes, it did. Right, I did say it was coming. You were going to meet Pete Burns. Pete Burns, Sally, what is your question for her?
I haven't got a question for her. I mean, I did ask her earlier how she put up with the clowns in there.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard and they're going to get stupider. And I think Sally's actually really fortunate being the first out. That's exactly what I wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
So but you don't agree, right? You wanted to stay longer?
Well, I wanted to stay longer just because, to sort of say sod you to the Daily Mail, who've give me a...
I get that, yeah.
Lot of round of applause here. Have you spoken to your husband yet?
I haven't yet, no.
When is that going to happen?
Well, since I get my phone back.
Have you not had... You still no contact with the outside world apart from us?
No.
Us crazy people? Michelle, do you have a question for Sally?
Sally, you expressed an interest in working in politics. Do you still have that interest? Do you think that's something that you might do in the future?
Yeah, I really would love to be an MP, but, the bedsheet thing kind of ruined my political chances, I think.
And this is that
And then
injury.
I don't know. I mean, I'd love to be a Labour Member of Parliament, but whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know.
For you.
Run out of time and you can't ask Sally anything on camera.
It's because I'm black, that's why.
Earlier on, we asked you to take part in our poll. The question was, what should Sally do next? A, become Prime Minister. B, become the host of MasterChef. C, stop being such a moaner about the cleaning. Or D, have herself a big, fat gypsy wedding. I'm going into the hub to talk to... I will stomp my stick. To talk to Joe.
Hi.
Joe, tell me the results of the poll.
The results are 800 people said she should stop being such a moaner.
Sally!
Sorry.
What else is happening online?
Well, it's been crazy.
What's the reaction
tonight.
been like to the eviction?
Great, really positive. 50% saying that the right person went, Sally should have gone. Other 50% saying Bobby, really, saying why was Bobby not thrown out the Spitgate?
Oh, so they think he should have been evicted from the house anyway?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Crazy times ahead. And also Marco Pierre White, massive excitement about that as well.
Oh, really? I've heard rumours, but I don't know anything. Thank you, Joe. That's it. Join me tomorrow. We'll be back over on 5 Star at 10:15 with a heady mix of Bello, Burns and Katona Senior. Yes, Sue is back. Have a fantastic night. See you later.